Hi there, my name is Brooke O'Neill, and I am the Vice President of Public Relations. I have been with the Apple Company for 8 years, and I have worked in human resources as well as advertising, so I definitely understand the ins and outs of the company fairly well. I would first like to take a page from the Harvard Business Report and issue a formal apology to our consumers for breaking their trust with not being entirely transparent about what the updates to the iPhone operating system does indeed do to the battery. As Avery, Anna, and Alex have mentioned, Apple products are a very common household product, and we want them to be an integral part of your daily household. And we want you guys to feel like a part of our family. And they are very reliable products. We have built our brand on being reliable products that everyone can access as well as kind of navigate. However, the batteries are finite, and a lot of research has showed that our consumers are not very happy, as Avery has stated, with our battery life performance. We have addressed this crisis with many different stakeholders, including our valuable consumers. We have also addressed the investors by talking about the finances and how we can kind of maintain profits as well as make this up to our consumers, because this really is something we want to make amends with our consumers. Our researchers are also our stakeholders because they do have to go and kind of figure out a way to fix this problem for us. So we could not do it without them. We, I would just like to reiterate that we would encourage updates for optimum battery life. You keep the software updated, and it does help the battery life reach its full capacity. But that does mean it does deteriorate a little bit. Ultimately, the best way to have the battery life is to indeed upgrade to a newer model of the iPhone. We plan to be more transparent with our updates from here on out and just make sure our consumers are very well informed and very aware of what is happening. As mentioned earlier, we are going to start requiring a signature for that. We were in the wrong to not thoroughly explain the updates of the iOS operating systems to our consumers, and I would like to thank Forbes.com for pointing out 11 ways we can kind of make amends and build trust and move forward from this crisis that we have been dealing with as a Apple as a family. We have completely and thoroughly researched the magnitude of our error, and we are working as a company to never ever repeat this error and to kind of move forward from this and definitely learn from this. The low battery mode has been the best solution that we were able to offer as an immediate solution for battery replacements, with battery replacements being the long-term full solution. Please continue to contact our Apple Care help desk support, as we pride ourselves in selecting the best customer support team, and they are available 24/7. So if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, we love to hear from you, our consumers. After all, we would not be able to do this without you. Thank you so much for your continued support and loyalty. And as the Apple family tree, we would just be simply incomplete without you. And I would like to kind of elaborate on a question that I have received just from some of the forms I've received from the customers. They were kind of wondering when a timeline for this might happen, and we are hoping to sit down and have the meetings for this timeline established within the next week, but ultimately this will be something that does happen within the next month or two moving forward. So it will be a rapid turnaround, and you will start to see our solution implemented in Apple stores near you. The other question that we have received is if you do not have, is along the lines of not purchasing your iPhone directly from the Apple Store. We do want to include you guys in our repairs as well. So if you are able to provide copies of your receipts and things like that, we will be more than happy to work with you as far as moving forward and offering a solution to battery repair. And the final question that I have received is, how involved were we in this process? And as an avid Apple product user myself and an iPhone lover, I must say that we did notice these as consumers as well. And so this has been in the works kind of before, proactively before it was became such a big deal to all of our consumers. And so we definitely have been working on this. However, the timing was just really convenient with everything breaking out the way it did for us to come out and release our press statement, email, and memo. And so thank you guys for all your questions, feedback, and support. And like I said, we could not do it without